Hello and welcome to Toby's Blogs. Today I'm going to be talking about Blake 7 and the new Blake 7 Season 1 box set, and mainly talking about this new updated CGI effects. Did they go far enough? So last week, Season 1 of Blake 7 came out on Blu-ray. And it comes with updated special effects for every single episode. And so I was really excited about this because I do absolutely love new CGI effects on old episodes like Doctor Who. It's like watching the episode afresh. And I've been a fan of Blake 7 for a long time. I've watched all the episodes. I watched them on video and then I watched them on DVD, and I've really loved the series, and I love watching Blake 7. It's amazing. It's like Doctor Who. It's really good and I love it. So I was excited when the Blu-ray announcement was coming out, and that we're going to have all these in really good HD quality and new updated CGI effects for every single episode. So I was really excited. And the Blu-ray set is good. A lot of the film footage still exists. So quite a lot of the stuff they filmed on location is actually in crisp HD quality, which is really good. But it is the CGI effects which I feel disappoints me about this set. The CGI effects are great that they've put on for the Liberator and the on-screen effects they have on the board the Liberator. But the one thing I wanted them to change, they didn't. And for me, that is a big no-no. And I feel that if you're going to offer CGI effects, you should opt to correct the worst effects in the story. And they didn't. So we're going to focus on one episode of Season 1 called The Web. Now, in The Web, there is a notorious special effect which I have deemed the worst special effect in Blake 7. And had high hopes this was going to come out, the new Blu-ray set's going to come out and they're going to update all the CGI effects. And the one CGI effect that I wanted them to correct, they didn't. And it's this notorious creature, this thing, a glass bubbling tank. And the body just looks absolutely bloody ridiculous. It's like a shriveled thing that no one would ever think was a real person, a real thing. Never ever would anyone think this was a real thing. And the head is enormous. Now the head is okay, the body is shit, and I really hoped that they would CGI something, either mist the tank so you can't see the body, or do something with the body so it doesn't look so bloody ridiculous. But when watching Web, I realised they haven't changed it at all, and that frustrated me beyond belief, because I bought this set for new CGI effects, and the one effect out of the entire series that was absolutely shit, they did absolutely nothing with. I'm like, what is the point? What is the point offering new CGI effects for these episodes if you're not going to correct the worst special effect in the entire series? It's mind-boggling to me that the team that were doing the restoration on this set, when they were doing CGI effects, why they didn't correct the worst special effect in the entire series. Like, there is another one, which I've deemed the second worst special effect, from an episode called Morlock, and they open up a tank and it reveals basically a clay doll in a tank, and they want you to believe it's a human. There's no way that thing is ever human or was ever human. It's obviously a doll. It's not even a realistic doll. It's ridiculous. And I'm hoping when we get to series 3 or whenever that episode is, that they do something with that, because they didn't do anything with Web. And it really frustrates me that I wanted new CGI effects on this set, and they've just ignored the worst CGI effect in the entire of Season 1. Which is ridiculous, and I understand that. Like, if you're going to offer CGI effects, updated CGI effects, you correct the worst CGI effect, and you don't. Like, all the model shots that they have redone in CGI, they were perfectly fine. Like, you could not offer updated CGI effects in this set and made it cheaper, because the one effect that they should have done, they did nothing with. So, you know, what's the point? Like, the model shots were fine. all the rest was fine. The rest was watchable quality. It was watchable with the way it was originally. Like, if you're offering CGI effects, you need to correct the things that were wrong with the story, and this special effect that they made of this creature in a tank was not good, wasn't good at all. And so they should have CGI'd it, but they didn't. And so that puts a downer on this entire set, because the one thing that I wanted them to correct with CGI, they didn't. So what can you do? Like, it's ridiculous. I don't see why they ignored that. Why did they ignore that special effect? It's ridiculous. It looks absolutely stupid, and it lets it down. But the whole point, I thought, was of including CGI effects is so younger people coming towards the series will enjoy it more, because they can watch it with updated CGI effects. But if you're going to leave in an effect that looks so stupid, absolutely effing ridiculous, then what's the point? It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Like, if we're going to look at the rest of Web, the CGI shots for the web, the Liberator going through the web, the Liberator escaping the web, and all the all the shots on the screen of the visual screen were amazing and fantastic. So I thought I'd make this video, but then I thought it was hard to put a down on the CGI effects for Web, because the Liberator shots are so great and amazing at CGI. It's just that the one thing out of the entire Blu-ray set that I wanted them to correct, they didn't. And the other CGI effects do look good in the set from what I've watched so far. It does look okay, and I'm glad they included it, but CGI team, what is the point? If you're not going to correct the worst CGI effect in the entire series, then what is the point, really? Like, I am enjoying watching the Blu-ray set, and it is a good set, and I do love Blake 7, but it's just, I'm really disappointed with the CGI team, because that effect needed to be changed and they didn't, and I just feel so annoyed and disappointed with this set. And it makes me worried about when we get to Morlock, are they actually going to do something with that hideous doll? It's annoying and frustrating. Another problem, I would say, with this Blu-ray set is that they put the season 1, going through all the season 1, the look of season 1, going through all season 1, episode by episode, and everyone chips in and they get people in from each episode to talk about that episode. Why put it on disc 1? I don't understand. Like, if someone's watching this for the first time and you've put that documentary on disc 1, then they're going to watch that and they're going to get spoilers for every single episode that's happening in the series. Like, that's absolutely stupid and balmy. Like, why would you do that? You put it at the end on the last disc, not on the first disc. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Anyway, I do love Blake 7 and I do love this Blu-ray set, and I'm glad that they've made it, and for a reasonable price as well. It's just, they've let me down on this set, really, with the updated CGI effects, but hey ho, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you soon.